Check it out. Looks like they're taking down the old Hyatt sign. That's pretty awesome. Must have gotten knocked over in a storm or something. Looks like it's damaged a bit. That is pretty cool. Hey there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It is Tuesday, October 25th at 12:39 hours. And today is going to be a rocking day. We're cleaning up after Give Camp. Project Stomper is getting worked on. I'm doing the construction of the Mark IV prototype. With any luck, I get to pick up Anya today. Been driving Clio to work, and it's not quite wintry enough weather to be driving this car. But it's going to be an awesome day, so you guys stay tuned. We'll have all kinds of progress and happiness for you as things progress.
Backwards.
And beware of the green cables.
You can might go loose.
It's stuck in here at the moment.
Seems like the best idea.
That's fine. That's good. Yeah.
Yay!
So I don't care if it's centered or not. So what the hell happened with the sugar here?
The sugar? Oh, well, you have to watch yesterday's video. It was the thing. We did science. And then we did magic. It was a good day. It's quite the table, Moose.
It is quite the table.
Is that threaded all the way down? No. I don't want to cut that up. It's so pretty.
We got another one in the MDH though that we can cut up and sand up and make look pretty. This is your monster conductor.
It is. You're right. See if that'll thread on there.
Oh, this is not the same thread.
Dave! We got a package from
We did.
Benjamin Leska in Chicago. And there's the you got to note the box on this. This is cool. We've got stuff not worth stealing, thanks. And then up, sad, upside down is written sad. And then we've got happy. So yeah, all right. Here we'll read the letter. Dave, you're gonna make people very sick if you keep doing it with the camera.
Yeah.
Hello, insert person's name reading here. That would be me. So, hello, Chris. I'm currently in the process of moving, so I figured this is a good time to get rid of some stuff and donate at the same time, so here's a box of goodies. In this box, you should find one Dell Power Connect 3348 48-port managed switch. It's 10100, but it does have 2 giggy ports. We got a switch. One Cisco fiber adapter for compatible with this switch. One Cisco 2610 router with a 10100 interface card. I don't know what OS this is running. One TC10 touchscreen computer with keyboard. This is from an old jukebox project that has since been upgraded to an Android tablet. To go with the touchscreen, there's a 3 GB micro drive and a CFIDE adapter. Ooh, I've been wanting to play with a micro drive. One Supermicro X5 DALG motherboard with 2 Intel Xeon CPUs at 2.66 gigahertz and 2 gig of RAM. That's better than my office computer. There is also a VIA SATA card and an old PCI video card to go with this. BIOS has been hacked to be able to boot from the VIA SATA when it's present. If you reflash the BIOS, you lose this ability. If you are not planning to boot from a SATA drive, you must remove the card. There's also 2 times 1 gigabyte of extra RAM, but one of the chips is missing a capacitor and will not work. If you replace a missing cap, it probably will work. The RAM must be installed in pairs. 2 2.5 volt, 2600 farad ultra caps. Ooh, ultra caps. Some liquid cooling ports from an older PC, random little bits. This is the first of 2 boxes you should receive. The other has a rack mount server. I hope to soon be able to visit you up there in Michigan, but for now it's getting away from work and school at the same time is almost impossible. I hope you put all this to use or at least destroy it in some spectacular manner. Ben, aka Nothing Nerd, aka Nebster. Ben, thank you, sir. Now let's check out the goodies. These are neat. I have to
Motorola.
There's going to be some cool little art out of these. Save these. Okay. Okay, we've got a nifty keyboard with, I like that. Ooh, and it's IR. Oh, that's boardroom stuff right there. Dave, I have a feeling I'm about to make one hell of a mess. So, for that, I'm sorry, sir. Okay, we have...
At least you're apologizing this time. There's one right there, man.
Huh?
Yeah, that's trash.
Yeah, I want to save these.
Oh, right.
Alright, this is way heavier than just a graphics card. Ah, that's because this is the capacitors. I have not yet had the opportunity to experiment with, learn about, or even touch until this moment an ultra cap. So thank you very much for sending these. I'm really excited about playing with them. 2.5 volts, 2600 microfarads. That is really, really, really cool. We gotta get Maxwell as a sponsor. We've got Cornell Dublier as a sponsor. They haven't sent us anything cool in a long time. We've done a whole lot for Cornell Dublier. They really haven't done all that much for us. Alright, we've got... Here, I'm going to toss trash your way, okay? Delicate bits. This is a cute little switch hub thing. Oh, it's a firebox. This was not mentioned in the thing. We've got a firewall dingus here. You might want to check that out. They're so cool. These need to stay in the cafe, and something awesome has to be built with them on one of the tables. They're really delicate, though. I don't want to break them. I got a feeling we can buy a whole boatload of those for next to nothing somewhere. Anybody who sends us cool stuff, bonus points if you send it packaged and neat, because they're neat. There's going to be engineering with those. Typical kid, the box, you get the cool toy for Christmas and then you got to play with the box. Alright. Ah! Oh god, yes! Thank you! Thank you, sir. Water cooling block. Processor on a card. Parts. Parts is parts. I like parts. See, Jeff, this is like your special box here. This is all computer science goodness. Papers from October 2nd. Ooh, a little flow meter! Yay! Serious water cooling bits here. We've got the CPU cooler and a power or a pump dingus thing. That's nice looking too. That's cool. That is entirely possible that will actually end up in the high voltage lab instead of the computer lab.
No, it's going in the computer lab. For
water cooling for SSTC stuff.
But I need some to keep my beer cold in the one server rack we're building.
That won't actually make it cold. That's a passive thing. It's water cooling, but it still won't cool. With any type of passive, like non-phase change stuff, even water cooling and stuff like that, it can never get it colder than room temperature.
It's just taking away the heat.
Taking away the heat. It doesn't make cold. Now, when you start adding Peltier devices and stuff like that, then you can go below room temperature. But heat sinks, water cooling, all that stuff, it's all passive cooling. So that's your limitation there. And we'll do a whole thing on that. I think Jeff should do a video on phase change, water cooling stuff. Like all manner of computer things. You do air cooling, passive air cooling, active air cooling, water cooling, Peltier cooling, and oh wow, you're sexy, and phase change cooling. That's pretty. It's only 10100, but hey, our internet isn't bigger than 10100, so this is really useful. Really, really useful. That's for you, sir. You and Enos have to share. This looks like skin graft, burn victim treatment stuff here. They must have like really cool packaging, Mojo in Chicago. That is not anti-static. Couple cards, eSATA card. Here's your little fiber adapter dingus. Now this is a 3 gigabyte microdrive. Now the microdrive ones, this is actually like a little tiny hard drive, isn't it? The microdrives?
I believe so.
I think so. Yeah, it's got a little hole on the side, so that tells me this. I've been wanting to see one of these for a long time. If anybody else out there has any old CF Type 2 microdrives, these, I'm very interested. I want to get a couple that we can autopsy because these, it's a hard drive. That's a tiny little baby hard drive. It's so cute. I want to check those out. I want to autopsy one really bad. I'm not going to autopsy that one because it's the only one we have, and the thing probably works. So I can't kill it if we only got one. This is fun. Dave?
Yep.
Feel this. You gotta feel that.
Whoa.
I want to wrap my whole body in that.
Oh look, it like...
Dave?
Dude, it hooks together in like puzzle pieces.
I know. Dave?
Yeah.
I want to wrap my whole body in that. I want a bodysuit that's made out of that.
We can make like a Faraday
That's
cage.
sexy. Look at this.
Whoa.
Is Ciprasu here?
Yeah. I'll find out in a sec.
I think this is going to be a video thing. I think we have a serious stream computer there. I think Ciprasu is going to make squealing, giggly noises in a minute. I think this is the Cisco. Yep, that's Cisco 2600. Jeff! Oh wow, you never see these with the front cover on. We always get them in the front covers, long since gone. That's cool. Jeff! For the knock! Alright, and that's the end of the box. Alright, somebody please sort these out. We'll keep these. The other ones can just go in recycling. Those aren't the cornstarch ones. Alright. Alright. Thank you, sir. We will see you later. We're going to sort all this stuff out, get it organized. I want to know, please let me know if you sent the receiver for this, and if not, let me know where I can get one, because I see it's got an IR port, but I don't see any cable-y plug Mojo on it, and I would be very interested in using this in the boardroom. This is pretty cool. Or maybe for a robot. That's got definite potential. All right, you guys have fun. We'll be back. All right, it's 16 hours, and I'm sanding down. This is the raw cart. Here you can see it. This is the cart for the capacitor bank for what I'm currently turning into the Mark IV prototype of Project Stomper. And I'm sanding this down, getting rid of all the junk. This is what it looked like when I started. You can see the nastiness. And it all starts by sanding down to bare metal. And then we're going to use some Rust-Oleum brand paint. Boom! That's the metallic blue, it's a different part. This is going to get painted with protective black after a coat of the primer. So that's how this is all going to start. So, when painting, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. So it all starts by sanding all down to bare metal, shiny bare metal. That's what we're going to. So the first step is to sand everything off because paint doesn't stick to rust, and that will look horrible if you try and paint it. So I have a whole lot of time with my happy little sander here, so I'll be back with a status update. See ya. All right, 1452 hours, and I've got an initial rough sand done on it. I'm really just taking it down to bare metal for the most part. I got to grind these off, and apparently nobody knows where the damn wrench is for the angle grinder, so we got to find one of those. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a break and eat lunch, and we'll be back. Yeah?
Dog doesn't approve, Chris.
I'm the dog! Moose's table is now on display in our lobby right here in the cafe now that Art Prize is over, and anybody out there who is interested in purchasing it, it's a non-trivial price tag, but if you've got the stones to play at that level, you could own the awesome Earth table. Get a hold of me, let me know. Alright, so we've gone over the whole thing with acid, well, we've sanded it all down really good, 60 grit, which is really all you need for this level of prep. Went over the whole thing with acetone to get rid of just dust, really good cleaning, cruft comes off of that. Then alcohol to get rid of any skin oils and whatnot. And we've let that dry for 20 minutes. And now, take a little piece of tack cloth. Now tack cloth is really good stuff. And it's basically like a gauze that is sticky. And this will take you just give it a little once over with this. It picks up any little hickeys and stuff. Bits of dust, bits of paper towel, because we've just gone over this and there's a lot of little abrasive corners in that. You just give it a little once over with tack cloth. That'll save you a lot of headaches. Now we're not going to get every little thing, but you try and get it decent. And then we start primer coat. Okay. Let's see. Now this whole thing, I want to state, because I want you guys, you won't believe this when it's done, but this whole thing will be painted with nothing more than Rust-Oleum paint in rattle cans. We're not going to do any professional spray booth kind of stuff with it. It's all just going to be rattle cans. So you guys watch this and we'll be back. Alright, so that's first coat of primer, just blast it on. Got a couple little runs here and there, but that's okay at this level because there's going to be a lot of sanding. When you're doing serious paint, you're going to actually spend a lot more time sanding than you are painting if you're doing it right. So, a couple runs, which you shouldn't be, but I'm in a hurry. And never paint when you're in a hurry. So there's the initial coat of primer on the first part of the frame for Project Thumper, or Project Stomper. You guys have fun, we'll be back. Alright, so that's 17-20 hours and my second coat of primer, and we hung it so I could get the bottom. So that's got first coat down there. And yep, there's the beginnings of Project Stomper Prototype Mark IV. And the dog helped. Yay! Alright, Doug! What's the latest up here? There's music, there's computers, there's stuff. Are we ready for streaming yet?
We have finished the physical plant, and yes, we are ready to launch.
So C-Process is doing a thing over here. This is your transmitter?
This is the computer that sends the signal to the server, yes.
Okay. Where's the server?
I don't. I'm not sure.
Or are we you mean like send this out to the internet?
Send this out
okay,
into the
so
internet.
this is our server.
Wherever the connection in the building is goes to the rack where the servers are.
Okay.
And then this is what sends it. Yes.
Okay, cool. So this is the Geek radio station. Yeah. And Amy's Nancat cake.
Yes. Something just came to my mind. With GGR,
yeah,
it's not a music weekend, it's a music geekend.
Oh.
With smooth Saturdays and soundtrack Sundays.
Right here on Geek Group Radio with the awesome Doug Stiles. So we'll once that's up and stable, we got to put a link in the Captain's blog. We'll share it.
Okay.
So what do you got going on in here? What is this about fiber stuff? What?
Yeah. Yes, we discovered a lot of fiber from next to nothing.
Okay.
Now we're trying to test all of it.
Okay.
Canon plugs.
Oh yeah, trained professionals. There's probably there's a tab. Is there? Don't just pull on it. Is there like a release tab?
Yeah. It's
Okay,
locked.
well-
It's released. And it should come off.
Oh, you screwed it up. No, you broke it. This is why we can't have nice things. Right here.
Well, at least we didn't pay much for the nice things. That's the
It's
important
a
part.
2 bucks nice thing, so.
We need more servers. We need real rack server
We
stuff.
don't need that, that's ugly.
Yeah, we need ones that aren't
We
ugly
want
and that aren't ratty old Pentium 4s. We need more sexy
That's a
IBMs.
Pentium 2.
Pentium 2s, yeah, that aren't Pentium 2s. We need real servers. So we'll get there. We'll get there. I believe in Jeff. Jeff's got faith.
I found out my computer is magnetic today.
What?
My computer's magnetic. There we go.
Really? There's speakers in there.
No. Speakers are down here.
Okay, then why is there a magnet in your computer?
It's funny because I thought you might be able to figure this out, but
I have no idea.
it's to hold the monitor in.
Really? It's held in with magnets?
Yep. They don't want to do epoxy because you have to do like replacements on it on the
Okay.
inside bits. Epoxy.
So it's
and
just
stuff.
held in with magnets?
Yep.
Okay. Well, go you.
I just hope this doesn't poop up the
Magnets, dude.
thumb drive.
How do they work? Well, now I understand why ICP couldn't figure out how magnets work,
Two
because
things. One,
they only work on Macintosh.
not a comment that magnets will screw up that screen because that only does it with CRTs and not LCDs.
Duh.
Because you say that, Jabroni said it, other Steve said it, I think Liz might have said it, I doubt it. 2, if anyone can tell me if that will screw up my thumb drives, please let me know.
It won't screw up your thumb drives.
Okay, then scratch that second part.
Okay. Magnets, dude.
There's like a few.
It's a miracle.
They're powerful
It's a
enough to,
miracle.
like, hold up my keys.
You should
too.
see if you can get your credit cards
Got
to stick to it.
Yeah.
No, they'll stick. They will. You should try it.
Not an idiot.
Okay,
Also, I
well,
lost my credit card.
I would like to
I should
reference
talk to the bank.
the massive amount of video data that I have to the contrary on that one, but that's pretty cool, dude.
Obviously, you can't do that.
I took it out. You still got that.
Yep.
Corey has an Operation Lifesaver keychain.
That's how I figure out those are the building keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
They won't stick. I broke it.
You can also do that with plugs.
You're such a dork. Oh, hey, check this out.
Yeah, we're not using that.
There's a sneak peek at something.
It's not a sneak peek because it's not getting used.
It's only a little gay. It's like this weird Karate Kid mojo happening there.
Hey, Chris.
He's not using that, right?
Chris.
Okay. What?
Still doing that hit thing?
What?
He doesn't know he's not using it
I
yet.
understand that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's gonna be like 2 people that know what that is.
What is it? There's a
No
story
way in
here.
hell I'm gonna say.
Tell us a story.
It's a YouTube video.
It's a story
YouTube
time.
video. Go on the computer and search hand thing.
Hand thing?
Hand thing. In all caps.
You know you're trying to do a staring contest with a camera, right? The camera's probably gonna win.
I'm not even staring at the camera.
Cause I got 6 minutes of video.
I was staring right there.
I got 6 minutes of video left, and I'm pretty
Chris?
sure you can't go 6 minutes without blinking.
Everyone, do that when you meet Chris. First thing you shake his hand, you say, "Hey, Chris."
You're such a dick.
Yeah,
I
well,
fully support this.
No, you're supposed to be somebody.
Chris,
So-
I was the first person to actually do that.
I know you invented it, but like somebody's got to be on my side.
I'm gonna support this.
No, you're.
Cause that every time I do that, I win the argument. Cause you break down laughing.
You gotta look at that video later.
You need to do that for like 30 seconds straight, and I'll just make it a loop for 20 minutes.
No, because I need a mask.
You need a mask?
It's a mask that goes up to here.
Okay, you need a mask. Make a mask out of like tape or something.
No, I'm not an idiot.
You keep saying that, but I think you protest too much.
The lady doth protest.
Alright, so it's 1844 hours, and here's what it looks like after the first serious coat of primer. It's actually got about 2, sometimes 3 coats in various places. Tomorrow I'll give it a little bit of sanding, and then we'll do real paint. So that's the beginnings right there. And just because people are asking about it, over here we have, this is Containment Vessel 1. This was the one we started with, and you can see in there it's pretty well pooched. All the holes are from bits of wire, because you guys saw the coils that we wound. Here's what's left. That's just insulator there. You can see a lot of insulator shards, a lot of wire shards, and these are just the ones that are right here. I don't even want to imagine how many bounced off the walls. But that's the inside. Yep, it's a bit of a mess. So here's the other one. Lots of holes in the top. Big, here, let me grab this right up here. There's a good look inside. Check that out. That's cool. That is a dramatically overtaxed initial testing containment vessel. So we're dealing with some pretty serious energy here. That's really cool. Right there, that shot could make a really cool screensaver, couldn't it? Alright, so you guys have fun. I'm Chris Boden, that's Gemini. And we'll be back tomorrow for more progress on Project Stomper Mark IV prototype. And I'll see you next time.
Achut.